This is Pokling 888 Telemetrading Daily Market Research and Data Analysis. Here are the top 10 most active companies in the Philippine Stock Exchange in terms of volume. Oriental Petrol B with 2.91 billion at a price of 0.0110 per share, followed by the Solar Philippines Nueva Ecija, traded 93.56 million at a price of 1 peso and 15 cents. Next, the Mega World closed at a price of 3.2 per share and traded 14.50 million. Next, the AC Energy Philippines traded 10.48 billion at a price of 11.26 per share. Then the Converge Information closed at a price of 33 pesos and traded 3.68 million. Next, the Century Pacific Food traded 3.29 million at a price of 26.9 per share. Next, the All Day Marts traded 12.75 million at a price of 0.64. Next, the Greenergy with 4.77 million at a price of 2.34 per share. Next, the Monde Nissin with 3.65 million at a price of 15 pesos and 86 cents. Lastly, the Metro Pacific Investment with 2.69 million at a price of 3.96 per share. And here are the notable gainers, led by the Pacifica with 10.62%, followed by the Shakey's Pizza Asia with 8.90%. Next, the PhilTrust Bank with 8.71%. Then the Bright Kindle with 8.44% increase, followed by the A-Site Hotel with notable gains of 7.10%. Next, the Agri Nurture with 7.02%, followed by the iPeople with 6.89%, then the United Paragon Mining with notable gains of 6.67%, then the Philinvest Development with 6.12%, and the Manila Mining with 5.81%. And here are the top losers companies, led by the Oriental Petrol with 9.09%. Next, the Philippine Estates with losses of 7.27%, followed by the Philippine 7 with 6.60% losses. Also, the Petro Energy Resources lost 6.25%. Also, the Philippine Business Bank with 5.54%. Also, the LBC Express with 4.55% losses. Also, the City and Land Development lost 4.44%. The PhilWeb with 4.10%. The DNL Industries with 3.42%. And the Eagle Cement with 3.31% losses. And this is the latest on Forex. For US dollar, the dollar index hovered around 96 on Friday. And for the Chinese yuan, the offshore yuan traded below 6.38 per US dollar on Friday. And for the euro, it hovered around 1.13 US dollar. While for the Australian dollar, it hovered a 1-month high above 0.72 US dollar. Then for the Japanese yen, it remained weak above 114 per US dollar. While the GBP or the British pound break above 1.34 US dollar. And for the New Zealand dollar, it firmed up above 0.68 US dollar on Friday. And here are the updates on commodities. For gold prices firmed up above 1,800 US dollars an ounce on Friday. While for Brent crude futures eased to the mid 76 US dollar per barrel level on Friday. And here are the stock market updates. In United Kingdom, The FTSE 100 rallied for the fourth session in a row to close 0.2% higher at a 21-month high of 7,386 on Friday as the trading session closed early for Christmas Eve. While in China, the Shanghai Composite Index fell 0.69% to close at 3,618, while the Shenzhen Component Index dropped 1.03% to 14,710 on Friday. Notable decliners include Contemporary Amper with 7.3%, China Northern Rare Earth with 6%, BYD Company with 3.6%, Longi Green Energy with 2.9% losses, Tianqi Lithium with 5%, and Ganfeng Lithium with 4.9% losses. In Europe, the European stock markets closed mixed on Christmas Eve, with the French CAC easing 0.1% from 5-week highs, the Dutch AEX flat to around 2-week highs, and the UK's FTSE 100 finishing 0.2% up around 21-month highs amid thin trading volumes. And as investors were monitoring developments around Omicron coronavirus variant and remained concerned about rising inflation and higher monetary policies. In New Zealand, the NZX 50 index gained 0.2% to close at 12,888 on Friday. The top index gainers were Oceania Healthcare with 2.29%, Westpac Banking with 1.84%, Genesis Energy with 1.76%, Vital Healthcare with 1.63%, and Pacific Edge with 1.55%. The New Zealand market will be closed on Monday and Tuesday for the Christmas and Boxing Day holidays. In Australia, the S&P or ASX 200 index gained 0.44% to make a one-month high close at 7,420 on Friday, ending the week up by 1.59%. While in Japan, the Nikkei 225 index fell 0.05% to close at 28,783, while the broader topics index shed 0.13% to 1,987 on Friday, as investor sentiment was dented by news about the first community transmission of the Omicron variant in Tokyo. Investors sold shares in economic reopening stocks under the communication, transportation, and other sectors, with losses from Nippon Yusen 0.23%, Kawasaki Kisan 2.01%, Nippon Tel 2.16% losses, Fast Retailing 0.97%, Japan Airlines with 0.73% losses, and East Japan Railway with 1.44% losses, among others. Meanwhile, technology firms extended their gains following a strong overnight finish on Wall Street, led by Lasertec 3.95%, Tokyo Electron with 1.2%, Frontier with 10%, Mitsui High-Tech with notable gains of 4.5%, M3 Incorporated with 1.15% gains, and Z Holdings with 1.3% gains. And this is Emmy from Philippines reporting.